Hello and welcome back. We are going to start with part 1 and 2 of the American Citizenship 128 civics questions. The colonists came to America for many reasons. Name one. The answer is freedom. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? The answer is Africans. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? The answer is American Indians. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. The answer is Choctaw. Name one example of an American innovation. The answer is automobile or cars. George Washington is famous for many things. Name one. Father of our country. Name one reason why the Americans declared independence from Great Britain. The answer is high taxes. What war did the Americans fight to win independence from Great Britain? The answer is American Revolution. Revolution. The American Revolution had many important events. Name one. Declaration of Independence. What founding document said the American colonies were free from Great Britain? The answer is Declaration of Independence. The words life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness are found on which founding document? Declaration of Independence. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? The answer is Thomas Jefferson. Thomas Jefferson is famous for many things. Name one. The answer is writer of the Declaration of Independence. What happened at the Declaration of Independence? When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? The answer is July 4th, 1776. Why is the Declaration of Independence important? The answer is it says America is free from British control. Name two important ideas from the Declaration of Independence and the U.S. Constitution. Equality and liberty. Equality. What is Independence Day? The answer is the country's birthday. What is Memorial Day? The answer is a holiday to honor soldiers who died in military service. What is Veterans Day? A holiday to honor people in the U.S. military. What founding document was written in 1787? 1787. The U.S. Constitution. Many documents influence the U.S. Constitution. Name one. The answer is the Federalist Papers. Federalist Papers. Why were the Federalist Papers important? The answer is they supported passing the U.S. Constitution. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. James Madison is famous for many things. Name one. One of the writers of the Federalist Papers. Alexander Hamilton is famous for many things. Name one. The answer is one of the writers of the Federalist Papers. Benjamin Franklin is famous for many things. Name one. U.S. diplomat. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. The answer is Civil War. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The answer is Civil War. What U.S. war tried to end slavery? The answer is Civil War. The Civil War had many important events. Name one. Emancipation Proclamation. Emancipation Proclamation. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? The answer is freed the slaves. Slaves. Abraham Lincoln is famous for many things. Name one. He freed the slaves. Emancipation Proclamation. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. The answer is Vietnam War. Why did the United States enter World War I? The answer is because Germany attacked U.S. civilian ships. Because Germany attacked U.S. civilian ships. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What was the Great Depression? The answer is the longest economic recession in modern history. The longest economic recession in modern history. When did the Great Depression start? At the Great Crash, 1929. Why did the United States enter World War II? The bombing of Pearl Harbor. Dwight Eisenhower is famous for many things. Name one. General during World War II. Who was the United States' main rival in the Cold War? The answer is Russia. During the Cold War, what was the main concern in the United States? Communism. Why did the United States enter the Korean War? The answer is to stop the spread of communism. Why did the United States enter the Vietnam War? The The answer is to stop the spread of communism. What major event happened on September the 11th, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Name one U.S. military conflict after the September 11th, 2001 attacks. The answer is war in Iraq. Why did the United States enter the Persian Gulf War? The answer is to force the Iraqi military from Kuwait. Name one leader of the women's rights movement in the 1800s. Susan B. Anthony. What did the civil rights movement do? The answer is fought to end racial discrimination. Martin Luther King Jr. is famous for many things. Name one. Fought for civil rights. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Where is the Statue of Liberty? The answer is New York. What is the capital of the United States? The answer is Washington, D.C. There were 13 original states. Name 5. New Hampshire, New York, New Jersey, Maryland, Virginia. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Name 3 national U.S. holidays. The answer is New Year's Day, Thanksgiving Day, Christmas Day, Independence Day, Memorial Day, or Veterans Day. The nation's first motto was E Pluribus Unum. What does that mean? The answer is we all become one. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Who can vote in federal elections, run for federal office, and serve on a jury in the United States? U.S. citizens. How can people become U.S. citizens? The answer is naturalized, be born in the United States. What amendment gives citizenship to all persons born in the United States? The answer is the 14th Amendment. What are the 3 rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech, freedom of assembly, and freedom of religion. When did all men get the right to vote? After the Civil War. When did all women get the right to vote? The answer is after World War I. What are 2 examples of civic participation in the United States? vote, and run for office. What is one way Americans can serve their country? Vote. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States, the flag. Name 2 promises that new citizens make in the oath of allegiance. Obey the laws of the United States. Be loyal to the United States. Why is it important to pay federal income tax? The answer is required by law. It is important for all men age 18 through 25 to register for selective service. Name 1 reason why. Required by law. Required by law. What is the supreme law of the land? U.S. Constitution. Name 1 thing the U.S. Constitution does. Forms the government. The U.S. Constitution starts with the words, "We the people." What does "we the people" mean? Self-government. Government. How are changes made to the U.S. Constitution? Amendments. What does the Bill of Rights protect? The basic rights of Americans. What is the purpose of the 10th Amendment? It states that the powers not given to the federal government belong to the states or to the people. How many amendments does the Constitution have? 27. What is the form of government in the United States? Constitution-based federal republic. Constitution-based federal republic. Name the 3 branches of government: Congress, President, and the courts. What part of the federal government writes laws? U.S. Congress. Name 1 power of the U.S. Congress. Writes laws. What are the 2 parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and the House of Representatives. How many senators does each state have? 2. Why does each state have 2 senators? Equal representation for small states. Representation. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. Who elects U.S. senators? Citizens from their state. How long is the term for a U.S. senator? 6 years. Who does a U.S. senator represent? Citizens of their state. How many voting members are in the House of Representatives? 435. How long is a term for a member of the House of Representatives? 2 years. Who does a member of the House of Representatives represent? Citizens from their congressional district. Who elects members of the House of Representatives? Citizens from their congressional district. Congressional. Why do U.S. representatives serve shorter terms than U.S. senators? To more closely follow public opinion. Some states have more representatives than other states. Why? Because they have more people. The President of the United States is in charge of which branch of government? Executive branch. The executive branch has many parts. Name one. President of the United States. Name one power of the president. Sign bills. Veto bills. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The president. Who signs bills to become laws? The president. Who vetoes bills? The president. The President of the United States is elected for how many years? 4. The President of the United States can only serve 2 terms. Why? To keep the president from becoming too powerful. Why is the Electoral College important? It decides who is elected president. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What does the president's cabinet level do? Advises the president. What are 2 cabinet level positions? Secretary of Labor, Secretary of State, Vice President. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws, explains laws. What is one part of the judicial branch? Supreme Court. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. How many seats are on the Supreme Court? 9. Who appoints federal judges? The president. How many Supreme Court justices are usually needed to decide a case? 5. How long do Supreme Court justices serve? For life. Supreme Court justices serve for life. Why? To be independent of politics. Independent. There are 3 branches of government. Why? For checks and balances. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What is the economic system in the United States? Free market economy. Name one power that is only for the federal government. To print money. Name one power that is only for the states. Give a driver's license. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? Louisiana. What is the name of the President of the United States now? What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? Who is the governor of your state now? Name your U.S. representative. Who is one of your state's senators now? What is the capital of your state